What? Come on, ladies. How much is you're just normal clothes now?
Yes, I'm waiting for.
You're waiting for a new commission, yeah.
I'm waiting for the suggestion of who my next impression is, and you can text.
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give you one to start with.
Okay.
Pele.
Can I just say, Mark, I was sitting beside the lovely Tim Minchin, and he said if I had an impression of someone that he quite liked, we would snog for half an hour. If I was,
Oh, hang on. We may have to put Pele on the back burner.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think live stream footage of Minch is backtracking, but maybe too late. I see.
I haven't done such a thing in a while, but I would be happy to kiss Tim Minchin.
There's not a person alive that wouldn't be happy to kiss Tim Minchin, of any gender or species. Right, so maybe we'll wait for Pele then. So if we can,
Yeah, let's wait for Pele.
so if we can get somebody, if we can work out somebody that Tim Minchin likes.
Who does I don't know who Tim Minchin likes.
Miss Honey.
Tim, do you want to clarify the terms and conditions?
I couldn't kiss him for half an hour. I think that would be excessive. Do a minute.
It was theoretical. It's morphing quite rapidly into an actual thing.
I think I'd just quite like to kiss Tim Minchin.
Oh, well, that is
I think
abundantly clear, yes. I was going to say, you've got that in common with a great many people even in this room.
that's something which every gay lady should do at some point in their life. So I
Well,
think,
it needs to be good enough. You need to... Whoever we decide...
well, why don't we forego the impression for this hour and I'll just get sponsored to kiss Tim Minchin.
It's the sort of direction that things normally go in a bit later in the evening, but...
You're in no danger, Tim. Seriously, you're in no danger.
I'm fine. I mean, it's all wonderful. I love it.
That's a
That's the
yes.
sound of somebody regretting a chance remark. Okay, well, okay, fine. In that case,
Yeah.
So you'll do an impression this hour of yourself snogging Tim Minchin.
Yeah.
Okay. I suppose that's
And I will personally give Comic Relief quite a lot of money for that privilege.
wait. Hang on, wait a minute. Let's at least let Minchin...
The trouble is, the bind I'm in is that I want to extract as much money as I can from
Yeah.
Comic Relief.
Yes.
But the higher the amount I set, the more of an insult it is.
Yes, I see what you mean, yeah.
No, it's not an insult. It's not an insult. I'm an expensive lady. And so if you name the amount, if we raise a certain amount, you and I have to snog for a minute. What's the amount? How much would it cost?
Helen has really taken this in hand. She's now on to monetising this sex act.
Let's just monetise this.
How do we do it?
Well, we've raised 30,000 and something. So what percent? What amount of money?
We need an auction.
Hang on.
Yeah.
By an auction, Tim means an auction. It's a language thing.
A little bit awkward.
So if we got to £35,000 in the next hour. Yeah.
I don't mind the way this is going at all. But the fact is, we've got to get to 35 grand.
If we got to
soon.
£35,000
By midnight.
by midnight.
35 grand by midnight, you will see, if you're watching, you will see hot sex between this lesbian lady and this
The
absolute...
trouble is, I've never kissed without fingering.
I thought I could anticipate things with Minchin, but I've not seen him for a bit, he's been away. You hear about people going to America and coming back different, don't you? Right, fingering issue.
Well then, that's quite a thing to look forward to.
I'm definitely seeing these very young boys in the front row.
I could ask the members of the British public, I'm speaking directly to you now.
There we are. Are there enough people in that pub to make it a genuine...
Nah. Send them to Glasgow.
It's a good start.
The British public, if we raise £35,000
30 seconds, a minute's too much.
by 30 seconds, Tim Minchin is fine, darling, I feel the same way. If we raise
If we get to 35
£35,000,
grand total by the end of this
Tim
hour,
Minchin and I we'll do a kiss
At the,
for 30 seconds.
At the dawn of the witching hour, Calman and Minchin will commit the act of darkness. With or without finger action, we don't know. But yeah,
None of us know.
it's negotiable. Okay, so you're
How do you donate for that?
Calman's got a wicked way. How can you donate?
Yeah.
You might well ask, Sam. I'll tell you how you can donate towards this unsavoury cause. All you have to do, normally people don't start off and do this sort of thing till a bit later in the show. Yes, but what you could do, I suppose, is just get your finger on the... Oh, I don't even want to say finger. Manipulate the mouse in some clearly non-sexual way. I'll manipulate your mouse in a minute, or rather she will. Look, just text Mark to
7005
in order to donate
£5
with the end result of seeing and do awful things. No, they might not be awful things, but there's
It's
a
going to be
definite...
beautiful, Mark.
It will start beautiful,
And
but
I
it
would
doesn't sound
like
as
to
if it will finish that
volunteer
way.
to do this for every guest that comes on the show for 27 hours.
I'm starting to wonder whether Calman's I'll dress up every hour thing was really just a cover story. Still, it worked, it worked. There we go, meanwhile Tilden's at the bar with a dress on, not bad. When he comes back, we'll have some explaining to do to him. It's basically changed into a sort of a knocking shop. Oh yeah, yes. Yes, that's right. As you'll have gathered, Corey's got an enormous list of things to remind me about, some of which is just hydration, but that is not a priority for me, because somebody here will celebrate a birthday at midnight. Where are you? Sarah, bang in the middle there. So first of all, we need to... Oh, hang on, we've also got a birthday coincidence. Birthday coincidence, my favourite type of coincidence. What's your name? Emma, ideal. Two birthdays in the same... You don't know each other. I'm like a bloody magician. We haven't set this up, have we? No, it'd be too boring to set it up. But it's, how old will you be at the stroke of midnight, Emma? 39 for Emma, and Sarah? 29, 39, 29, all the lines apart from the other ones. There we go, so a total of 68 years of yardage will be celebrated in that row, if you will. So firstly, obviously, even if in any situation this would mean that we would have to prepare sort of a birthday celebration for them. But also, Sarah, as her challenge, is going to celebrate her birthday in a variety of ways found around the world. So you sent me a list, in fact, which I can't really remember any of them. But can you, off the top of your head, remember any of the customs? I would like, after midnight, to get into doing one of your birthday celebrations. What? Which one is that island? You get punched 21 times. 29, oh, like the bumps, but with punching. A sort of Irish, a straightforward approach to the same situation. That's nice, but it wasn't actually your birthday when that happened, so we probably will have to punch you again after midnight. It's going to be quite an hour with sex and violence. Okay, well in that case, Sarah, when it is midnight, we'll get you down here and like punch you a bit, but also we'll make sure we've got that list of other birthday celebrations. Some of them are quite peculiar, they're games and things. Foreign people do stuff differently. That's one revelation. I worry about the juggler sometimes. He would go away now. I feel like this. Oh, Giles is not even there. So we'll try and find that. Oh, there he is. Bloody hell.
That was a picture.
No, the balls need to move, I think. Well, that's a promising. That is maybe just still. So that's 1 hour in. So that we know he at least made it to 1 hour. And sorry? Oh, hashtag not the balls. Very nice, yeah. Remember that thing with the balls? Yes, that's a point. We've still got Rufus to worry about. Yes, the glasses are gone. The juggler looks a lot more like a normal person now. I don't know how he intends to juggle without his juggling glasses on. So that's a promising start. Also, you can see us in the background there. That's not the feed, but it's nice, isn't it? Oh. We'll try and actually cross live to him at some point, I think. Rufus, do we have any, has anyone sent in any suggestions of things that we're going to get Rufus to do? It may be that nobody does, and we have to concoct it with our own ingenuity, which we're well capable of doing.
Slight suggestion.
Oh, this is Sanderson. He has a slight suggestion. Last time Sanderson broke the world record for hugs. Remember that? Amazing. This time it's more about standing with a memory stick.
So it does need to get...
Meanwhile, Tiernan update. Things are hotting up.
There we go. So I have doing something for 24 hours. I'm not actually doing the whole 27 hours because I have to go away tomorrow afternoon and actually officiate at a funeral.
7705.
If you want to see this man not go at the funeral. If we reach 100 grand, then he doesn't go to Norway. Alright, but then you can do funerals, can you?
Really? Yeah. So anyway, and I'm going to have to go to sleep before that, just as a professional courtesy, really.
Jeez. Okay, yeah, no, fine.
Okay, yeah. But what I've been doing, are we going to get that up, Giles? What I'm doing whilst I am here is in a fun way. Is it almost there? Yeah. It's in a fun way.
Describe what you're doing and then we'll show
I'm going to be doing researching the audience using the power of social media and Google.
He's spying on you, basically.
No!
So, we're just going to... So what I've been doing is just finding out a bit more about all you guys. There we go.
This infringes quite a lot of rules, but don't worry about the...
It's also in a really fun way. And so there's some really nice people here I've discovered. Go to the next slide. Along. Look, there's Rachel Wright. Where's Rachel Wright?
She's watching, she's not here, she's watching on the feed.
Okay, alright, we'll skip through Rachel Wright then, because we're going to go and
Technology in action.
See how nice. Where's Jamie Moore?
There we go.
This is just things to know about people in the audience.
Jamie Moore hates Oxford. You really got him for Oxford, didn't you, mate?
Fucking hates Oxford.
What is that based on? I believe people have found Oxford quite nice in the past. Ah, right. So when you get away, so that all the colleges and stuff, the people on bikes, that's just for the cameras, is it? There we go. Oxford exclusive. Oxford mostly shit. If you're watching in Oxford, donate. Carry on.
Yeah, and there's also, this is just information of other people in the audience before we get to the really
That's well worth knowing about Meghan.
That's just a useful, might be useful later, but the person, because I thought...
Oh, before you move on, where is Meghan? No, she is here. Hello, Meghan. Is it true you have no shame? That will be advantageous to us later. Bearing in mind the tone of challenges we already have going on.
Do you want to do my snog with us? Try and
Cameron, how do you feel about chucking another lady in, so to speak?
I think, in all honesty, the essential essence of the challenge was myself and Tim. And whilst you're, I'm sure, a very lovely woman, I think it should just be Tim. I don't need to be selfish about it. Yeah, I think it's just...
Yeah, that's
Tim.
the thing. She actually...
Just Tim and me.
Yeah, it's safer if it is just a non-sexual kid.
I'd be more comfortable if she was impersonating you.
You want me to dress as Mark?
If someone was impersonating me. Oh, it's a surprising forum for this piece of knowledge to come up.
This is like Inception.
So I have to dress as Mark to snog you.
Yes, that's what he's saying. He's saying he's always wanted to have sex with me, but normally we just go jogging instead.
No one mentioned sex.
Yes, they did. Me. And I'll keep mentioning it.
Ready?
I'll be Mark snogging you then. Think of me as Mark.
Yes, that's right. That's absolutely fine. So you're gonna need to dress up like me.
I'll dress like you. I'll take that t-shirt off you, sweetie.
There's a sort of thinly veiled level of sexual aggression in the room, which I date back to around the moment the Carmen entered. Well, you can have it. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Well, just for the 30 seconds that Tim and I are doing the sex.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Yeah, okay.
You can dress like that guy, looks exactly like him.
Yeah, actually, if you want to know what I look like, look at that guy and dress like him. There's a
Oh my
man.
God, it's him! How did that happen? Yeah, so I'll take his t-shirt,
Yes.
so you can stand watching Tim and I do it.
Oh, I'm going to be watching, make no mistake about that.
Can you then snog also a man who looks like Mark Watson, so it looks like some hot Watson on Watson action?
A couple of people are clapping very uncertainly. The phrase hot Watson on Watson action doesn't come up at Christmas very often, I have to say.
I'd like to imagine you saying that to your wife as you walk through the door. Ready for some hot Watson on Watson action?
Very different style, I do. Yes, I think so. Well, first of all, we'll definitely get you dressed as me then, or as him, Mark.
Love it.
What I love about this is we walked into the bar and they raised more money if he stripped publicly in the bar. and there's the money.
In the bucket. You, thanks for the bucket.
What was
DJ put on sort of stripper music.
Yeah, basically I said to the DJ, do you have any music? And he went, what was it? Like, I undress you with my eyes, or it was something really like, oh, baby, it's such a good feeling. And Tina was going, and another dress. And then we both looked at this dress and went, we don't have the male mind to put that. Turn around, show me what happens at the back. That's not too complicated.
That's really difficult, and it's not been satisfactorily dealt with by the...
Hey, you say that, but do you know who did that? A woman! A random woman at the bar went, I'll give you a hand. She got up.
You sure it wasn't Carmen? She's busy at the moment.
What?
Since you last were here, Carmen's got up to one or two. We'll come back to it.
Okay.
What was most disturbing is that Tim is dressed in a military jacket. I was wearing this. Not many people noticed. Typical bar, isn't
It's
it?
the sort of thing that happens, yeah. Well,
It's a lovely little number, that's.
It's really nice. Tin and everything.
That's not bad, is it?
40 minutes to do something else horrible, says Tin and gamely.
Drag him up. Drag him up.
Yeah, it probably is time for that, yeah. Well, yeah, don't you worry.
If we want to torment, there was one.
Oh, yeah, to come back to what Sanderson was saying.
So we're going through. Is Lucy Delaney in? In many ways, that is unimportant because it's more what Lucy did, and you might.
You can't see that. It says.
You probably won't get a boyfriend until you're 37. Even then, it'll be a sympathy boyfriend. My life predicted by an 11-year-old.
And actually, the wrong version of yours suggests that it's true as well, because very few people will kiss that.
And you might work out why this is the case when you see what Lucy has been up to recently, which might be a good Tiernan challenge. So go to the next one. Going to watch 50 Shades again. Next one. Sober this time. Next one. Had the best night ever last. Still recovering. Next one. Flashback to yesterday when we were full on dancing in the cinema.
This sounds like a blast. Where's she gone?
That's a bad choice.
She's taking the kids home.
Is that responsible? Next slide. Got very drunk during 50 Shades of Grey. Next slide. Went into 50 Shades Stone Cold Cold Sober, came out pissed at the bar. Next slide. Shot every time I saw her in the killed me.
This is a terrifying portrait.
Next slide. There you go. Sorry, that's it.
Is she coming back?
What's a salmon skin roll?
Her Twitter name is Salmon Skin Roll as well. I mean, all in all, that is. Does anyone know?
Oh, by the way, I should say, as a slight side issue, Tiernan put on something called Twitter that me and Tiernan and Tim Minchin were in a pub where someone got stabbed. And it then appears that on Twitter, there's now a rumour going around that me and Tim Minchin have stabbed someone in the pub.
That can happen on the internet. And Minchin didn't even go to the pub. He was here having worse problems.
Once again, an alibi. I know. Yeah, that was an actual callback in a comedy
You
gig.
should go and stab someone in the.
I think we'll have to. Yeah.
I'm up for it. That's Rufus's challenge.
Rufus's challenge is to kill a man and make it look like it was done by Fitz Hyam.
By the way, I too have my passport and will, of course, ably assist how
That's interesting. You've got your passport with you as well. But
should be necessary.
you are busy tomorrow eventually, aren't you?
No.
Ah, what?
We've had 3 beers, it's not going to work, is it? I mean, it's already like, what is it? Yeah, I was meant to be recording at Radio 4, it's not going to happen. I think we better say that now. If anyone's watching...
I mean, I think who agrees that there's no use in him even thinking about going to Radio 4 tonight? The thing is, it is your own show you're meant to be doing tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah, so if I don't turn up, it's not going to happen. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, that's ideal, I think. Yeah. Who's the producer?
Let's not say that now.
No, okay. Yeah, it's true actually, let's not say that because they might find... So you're definitely... We have kidnapped you from the Radio 4 recording that you told me.
I mean, this should have been a bit of admin we should have done off the stage. It's not particularly hilarious for anyone, of course.
It's not hilarious, but I think it will be quite fun to watch you not go to that.
Yes,
Could you imagine if you're recording a Radio 4 show, especially a show with your name, that you're the person in it?
It could get increasingly awkward, couldn't it? I feel like largesse now going, oh, I won't turn up. And then at 5 minutes beforehand, I'll be going, shit.
Well, more to the point, so will your producers who won't know that you're not coming, and so will the audience. Presumably it's in front of an audience as well.
It is.
Like in the drill hall, is it, or something like that?
No, it's in the broadcasting house.
It's in broadcasting house, so a couple of hundred people.
Could he go and have the section of the audience go with him to make sure he sort of stays in the spirit?
Well, yeah, we could, but a part of me really wants to just see what happens if he doesn't go.
Well, we'll see.
I mean, the show's about gambling, isn't it?
Yeah,
We could send a ringer as Fitzhime.
And who better than the man in the dress?
Yeah, what was I thinking? No one's going to argue with him if he turns up with his eyes popping out of their sockets. I'm fucking Tim Fitzhime!
With a bike strapped to him.
Sorry? We could have a Tim Fitzhime off, and whoever is the most convincing Fitzhime gets to go out as him.
You want the scarf?
Give me the scarf.
It's not actually a scarf, I should say. It's
To
a
be
curtain.
fair, you don't have to go for a long time.
It's actually a curtain.
Recording stuff.
It's interesting. Oh yeah?
Ooh. News about Lucy Delaney. This is the person whose Twitter revealed a crippling addiction to getting drunk during 50 Shades of Grey.
She is coming back.
She is coming back.
The things that she's dropping off are the Curtis and Freud children. She's their nanny.
She is the nanny. Amazing. Pretty good Lucy Delaney news. Of course, that makes sense.
She is, I should say, currently their nanny.
Sorry?
Emma Freud is watching. Just pretend you didn't know that.
She's
Just delete that from your memory bank.
She must already know this about it. But she'll know this about it.
Well, to be fair, I think Emma went with her.
Fine. So that lady with the... I mean, that's amazing. That's ideal. Good. Oh, I'm glad she's looking after those kids. Right, so that also means the young kids have gone home.
So I'm going to carry on researching people in a really fun way, which is something which often comes out weird.
It's worth you knowing that any secrets you have that you've publicised or even half publicised will be got at by Sanderson, but it's unlikely that you'll put yourself in as compromised a position as Lucy Delaney already has.
Unlikely, but not impossible. So I'll get back
That is
to
our spy in residence, Sanderson Jones. Right. So,
Where is Hound?
well, Hound has not yet left, because as far as I know, we do not... Oh, there's a podcast going on next door which is going on for the exact length of time that this is as well. Does anyone know if... Actually, I don't really have a means of getting in stuff that people have taken, like, off the internet. So if anyone... I mean, there are a lot of people... Good. Are there any of them that... Well, have you got them there? Yeah. Also, I should... If there's people, because there's quite a lot of comic relief people are monitoring the feed and stuff like that, so just any information that comes through, let me know. Yeah, I imagine we're up over 100 grand by now anyway. What can you see on the subject of Rufus?
Someone picking up from Manchester.
See, this is good. It could be a series of things that he has to do. Picking up from Manchester and bringing here.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be fine.
Possible. Someone else wants him to do the Great Escape. So fails to go over a border, fly a plane, dig a tunnel.
I like this. This is what I'm talking about. If you didn't hear that, it was for Rufus to replicate the roughly replicate the Great Escape. In other words, get over a border, fly a plane, dig a tunnel. I mean, those are certainly all doable in the time frame. It would be good if we could see him do some of it, but maybe we could. All right, that's very good. Who was that?
That was, sorry,
Mind you, I don't.
someone called Katie G.
Kate.
Hold on, 1543.
Dear old hot dog 1453. I think people they whimsically sign up to Twitter and think it doesn't matter what their Twitter name is going to be, but it really does. That's a really good one. If we get enough...
We've got a dedicated mobile phone here for the 27th
Yes, we
show,
have.
which has its own phone number.
That's
so
right,
if anyone
that's-
watching
yeah.
at home wants to text us,
some suggestions.
We'll get that
to
number up
Tiernan.
on the screen.
Then,
you can-
I mean, I'll tell you now, but it's 07444 067 462. But we'll put that number on the screen.
07444 067. It's a lovely number, cracking number there.
Yeah.
You got a 444 in the first 5 digits, you're basically home and home, don't you?
Oh, 7
That was, oh, you could write a song about that.
Yeah.
Fine, so
Can they call the number?
Yes, they can phone
directly
the
contact
phone,
the lackey,
you
yes.
can text the phone.
we are so contactable here. So the Great Escape one is, well, that's probably the most ambitious one so far. We would need, what we'll do is, we'll collate all of these suggestions for a bit, and then we'll ask Rufus how much sponsorship he would need to do it.
Okay, everyone needs to stop what they're doing.
Oh, everyone needs to stop what they're doing.
I have news. I can't believe I'm actually going to say this out loud.
I think it's looking increasingly likely though. You've got a microphone, you pick up the sentence, everything's in place.
Mark Watson, 27-hour audience, prepare yourself. Please, welcome to the stage.
Is there a person here? It's a person here.
Yes.
There's a person here. Look smart.
Are you ready?
There's a person here.
Are you ready? Gillian
Well, so you said, yeah.
Gillian Anderson just grabbed my boob.
Just to make it absolutely clear, it's Gillian Anderson. Well,
Oh, hang on, Gillian Anderson has offered to wax the back of Tiernan.
oh dear. Christ, she's not been here long, but she's in the spirit of the show.
Can you wax your back?
Yeah, all right.
If only 15-year-old me would know about this!
Well, shave your... Can I?
I mean,
Oh, we
if
could
there's
we
anyone
could
else, Gillian.
shave you. You could
Well, I'll
shave
wait here
him.
long enough for somebody to bring some wax.
Okay, right now. Everyone,
There's carnage here. Anderson-related carnage.
has anyone got, or can go and run and get some wax or a razor? Because Gillian Anderson wants to shave Tiernan. Did you ever think in your life? Did you ever think in your wildest dreams that Gillian Anderson, the most beautiful woman in the world,
Anderson is now
was
moved
going
on.
to shave your body?
Anderson is now whispering things at the sleeping Bradley Wallet.
This is actually happening! This is actually happening!
That guy's going to have one hell of a dream.
Yes.
I'm not at home.
That was quite nice, Major.
Can I change my...
Don't thought it.
Do you have any shaving foam?
No.
Can I just say...
Fine, yes, we'll do it with butter.
Gillian, you may have missed it, but there is a man at the corner of the stage, and he is just churning butter. And he's actually making butter.
What,
as
him?
Yes. Yes, go and say hello. It's Gillian Anderson! It's Gillian fucking Anderson!
Well,
Can you even believe it, everybody?
you've just tuned in.
I'm saying it, it's Gillian fucking Anderson!
That's really not nice!
Turn around.
Awful scenes here. If you've just tuned in, Hollywood legend Gillian Anderson is smearing butter on the back of Tiernan Green.
If you want me to...
Oh, whatever the answer is, we do want you to.
If
Yes.
you want me to shave his back, donate now.
Yeah,
Donate now.
Let's hang on, wait.
7-0-3-5.
Let's have a concrete target because we don't want to waste this.
Of course, yeah.
Right, hang on.
Yes.
We should set a target for how much money we need before we.
Okay, Gillian Anderson.
How much before the butter comes off?
Would you like us to raise to do this.
Well,
Why are you asking her? It's him you should be asking.
How much money?
100 quid.
At least,
Surely more than 100
at
quid.
least 100 quid. 100 quid? Surely more than
Gillian
that.
Anderson's film seller.
Zach who? See that on the board? Zach fucking who? Yeah, fuck you, Zach Braff. We got Gillian Anderson.
It's not necessarily the views of Comic Relief.
My beard still needs to be shorter.
Aside from that, it's going to be a long show if we all get shaved by Gillian Anderson. Arguably, it is a long show.